guys, welcome back to another cast video, and today we are doing another Breed Out the Weird, this time with the ladies that EA have graced us with over the years in many of the packs and expansions. So, sorry to say, Cutie Pie here, I don't know what your name is, but I think you're from the new like generation of Sims, essentially. You're cute, but sadly we cannot be using you. Let's say, I do have my 9 leading ladies picked out, and I also do have my spicy goyle as well, my scary spice that I have picked out. So library, mine, households, custom content, because obviously, and as you can see, got all my leading ladies. You can see I have a lot of Sims. Where is my spicy goals? There she is. BOTW Foley. As you can see, it's a scary looking one today. It's a scary looking one today, and my just got a text from my landlord just about the boiler in our flat and the radiators, because it's getting very, very cold. As you can see, Gen 1 Foley is a scary looking woman. She is a scary, scary looking woman. Look at that face. Look at that face. You thought, you know, Swifty, Gen 1 Swifty, had, you know, craziness to deal with. I mean, she doesn't look too bad. The body needs to be sort of, you know, needs to get some lifts and tucks, but, you know, if we could keep that little, like, curve there in the body and maybe the thighs, it should be fine. Maybe just make them a little bit smaller. But the first thing we're doing is we're going to actually start with Eliza Pancakes. As you saw, I have Eliza Pancakes. You guys might know Eliza Pancakes. She is married to a very boring man, apparently. And she is a perfectionist, neat, materialistic woman. She's actually quite cute. She's actually quite cute. So you can't fault, you know, you cannot fault Eliza Pancakes. She is a very pretty girl. I just think she's not happy with her marriage. So Eliza Pancakes, to create Gen 2, oh, they're still red. They're still red. They're still red, but they gotta be a girl. And I think let's just age them up to a teenager.
Soon. Handball.
Oh, that's a masculine. Oh, good lord, the chin. The chin. The chin. The chinnigan. Oh, man. But you know what? Okay, so let's take these glasses off. And let's just maybe pull their hair up into a bun. Let's just quickly use this one. Okay, so we went from this abomination, this kind of big flat Pinocchio nose situation. We always got a Pinocchio situation with these. To, you know, it's a bit bridge now, but the chin's coming. We got a bit of a chin. The eyes need to be bigger. The brow really needs to come down. But I think, you know, she's turned out pretty okay. I'm just gonna CC her up and we'll see how she looks. You know, not the worst of faces. I'd say it's a hell of a good improvement from Gen 1. I actually need to name you Gen 2 quickly. Gen 2, as you can see, I think the body's turned out okay. Let's just take the top and the bottoms off to see what the... Oh no, the body's actually come out pretty decent. It's quite straight down, but Eliza Pancakes actually kind of fixed the body. Who'd have thunk it? I'm just going to stick her in a dress, I think. Just something nice. Oh, what's in my jumpsuits? What is in my jumpsuits that I can just put her in? Let's go with this for now. There we go. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much, but you know, she's a spicy goyle. She's a spicy goyle. Points for that reference. Points for that reference. Gen 2 Foley. She's quite, you know, a spicy goyle, but you know, from straight on, she actually looks pretty decent. So thank you, Eliza Pancakes, for that one. Alright, next up. So I'm thinking for Gen 3. I'm thinking we maybe get, maybe go a little bit further away from the redhead gene and maybe bring in a blonde gene. So we're going to do Candy Bear next. I like Candy. I like Candy. She's a nice... She's actually like a cute girl. What's from the vampire pack that you've got on? It's probably in your cold weather outfit. Maybe. So we're going to merge Candy Bear in. Candy Bear for Gen 3. Okay, so I like Candy. I think she's like a super cute She's like a super cute sim. Her nose does come in quite a bit. She's kind of got, I'd say, fairly like, you know, flattish face. But hopefully that chin, she might be able to fix the chin. The lips might shrink if we look at Gen 2. She might pop out the lips, but she might bring them in. But also we do need her to fix that underbite, essentially. That's what we gotta get fixed. And maybe also make the eyes a bit bigger. So Gen 2 and Candy Burr, what are we gonna get? It's still red. The child is still red. The child still has red skin. Are we gonna, is somebody gonna save us?
Maybe Kamui. Arble.
Okay, the voice is still fairly masculine. Okay. I don't think you did much there, Candy, but you know, I appreciate the sentiments. Let's age you up into a young adult and CC you up and see how we're doing. Okay, so we're still dealing with tiny eyes, but Candy actually fixed the eyebrows. She actually brought the eyebrows down quite nicely. The body is curved out nicely now. I think there's a bit of a butt there now. There's a bit of a butt there, but that chin, she didn't bring it in. Did she bring it in? I think she brought it in slightly, but she kind of brought the nose out a bit more. But Gen 3, you know, not looking too bad. We're getting there. It's a slow burn. I know, like, Thorn Bailey in the male one kind of just completely fixed and revolutionized Gen 6 onwards and stuff. But, you know, Thorn Bailey was a special case considering the nose he had. He made a gorgeous sim. I don't know how he did it, but somehow he did. There's good genes hidden in that face. But Gen 3, she's not too bad. She still has tiny eyes, though. So we need to make the pupil, we need to make the irises bigger. We kind of need to maybe, I like the shape of the eyes. If we could keep the almond shape, but maybe sort of refine it a bit more, that'd be fine. We could probably, I don't mind the curve of the nose. May just want to bring the nose in slightly, but still retain that curve. The forehead's actually looking quite good, but we need to bring in this jaw. We need to bring in this chin and this jaw. That's going to be the thing. So with Candy done, Gen 3 Foley actually looks pretty decent. So thank you very much, Candy. Thank you very much, Candy. And I'm thinking, let's go a little bit more stylish. I say stylish. Let's go a little more Hollywood. Let's bring in Queen Bitch of them all, Judith Ward. The biggest, you know, movie star bitch. I wanted to put that in the description, but the game wouldn't let me. The game wouldn't let me call her Queen Bitch. But Judith Ward for Gen 4. Judith Ward, as you can see. Her face comes in nicely. Her nose sticks out. Do you know what she kind of reminds me of when I look at her? Oh my god, what's the name of that actress? I can't remember her name. I know she's a singer. She was in Mamma Mia. She played Mary Sunshine in Chicago. Her name is spaced on me, but I know exactly who I'm thinking of, and that's who Judith kind of reminds me of. Like, I get what they're trying to do with her, maybe a Marilyn Monroe kind of thing. But she's an adult as well. But, you know, if she can salvage Gen 4, it might be okay. So, I mean, I'm hoping she fixes the red. But although, if she still turns out red at Gen 10, I actually won't have a problem with that. I will not have a problem with a completely red sim. We can call them Cherry. It's still red. We are 4 gens in, and it's still, the child is still red. The child is still red. If we... The voice has feminist. The eyes have gotten bigger, and the chin's coming. Judith saved her. Oh, I guess you're not Queen Bitch after all. And we've got beautiful blonde curls now as well. So I'm saying we keep the blonde curls. Well done, Judith. The Del Sol ones have always seemed to revolutionize. Thorn Bailey revolutionized my Male EA Townies, and you know, Judith Ward has revolutionized my female Breed Out the Weird. So, you know, the eyes are very dark, but let's just fix her up a little bit. I'm thinking some nice... Ooh, I might go with these Fashion Royalty Sim eyebrows. Maybe in a... Okay, maybe a bit softer. But in a blonde. A bit blonde and a bit softer, but I'm thinking, you know, curly blonde hair. I think actually... Oh, I do have one, actually. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, Gen 4. We could stop here if we wanted to. She's cute. Gen 4 has turned out super cute. I might have to save some of my favourites. Those Gen 5 and Gen 10 I never saved. I really should have. But look how she's actually super cute. And you know what? I'm okay with the red skin. I think if maybe if they keep the red skin throughout all the gens, we probably have like a really nicely like I could call them strawberry or something. That's Gen 4. Gen 4, an absolute doll. An absolute doll. And you can see the Judith in the features as well. Like, she's a beautiful little girl. She's a beautiful girl. Okay, thank you, Judith. You know, I thought you were gonna... It's always weird. It's one of the ones you never expect who sort of change the playing field, you know. But I'm thinking next we continue the blonde. We continue the blonde and we get in a Bjergsen. We get a bit of Swedish in then. Now, so we got Clara Bjergsen. Beautiful woman. Don't know why she's a spellcaster though. I grabbed her from my world... it was from my playtester save where I test new packs and stuff and poses and things. I also put Wicked Whims in there for funsies when I need to as well. And yeah, she's turned out to be a spellcaster, and you know what? She's a beautiful sim, and I think she'd make a lovely witch. I think she'd make a lovely witch. And you know, Clara's a beautiful sim. She's a beautiful sim, and can she make Gen 5 even more beautiful is the question. Oh, Clara's done it. Clara's done it. She has given us... She has gotten rid of the red and given us a nice, you know... She's just gotten rid of the... She's gotten rid of the red in general. But the face is kind of interesting now. I mean, here's the thing. I liked what we have with Gen 4. Gen 5, she's actually... You can see the Swedish. You can see the Bjergsen genes in there. Gen 5 has got the Bjergsen genes. I do like the hair though. I'm going to keep the hair. And because of genetics, I will say that it stays black as well. I mean, people say blonde's not, you know, a really recessive thing. Oh, those are some angry eyebrows. Maybe a little more. There we go, a little more softer. Maybe I'll just turn it to a blonde, actually. So we got two... I say maybe two curly hairs. Maybe we do a little more of a wavy kind of thing. Wow. Oh, you know who she kind of reminds me of with that hair? Oh my god, what's her name from American Horror Story? Let me see if I can get like a longer hair to sort of illustrate my point. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, she looks like oh, what was she called? It's not the one who plays Madison, although she is a great one. It's the other girl. The one who plays, I think Mallory is her name. That's what she kind of reminds me of. Okay, the nose is actually flattened out, like, it's actually come out quite a bit. It went from like having quite a bit of a curve inwards to no curve whatsoever. Now it's just kind of straight coming down. She's still pretty gorge though. She's still pretty gorge. Though. You know, she's a super cute sim. I'm gonna go and pop this Nessisins. There we go. No, she's not too bad. Gen 5. She's got a bit of a Valley Girl look to her, if I say so. She's got a bit of a Valley Girl look to her. We still got 1, 2, 3. We still got 5 more to go. We still got 5 more to go. So Clara, you did some good work. You got rid of the red, which, you know, it's a bit of a shame. I quite liked the red. I kind of wanted maybe to, you know, have the red stay. Could have been an interesting thing. So we'll have do that. Do I have Gen 4 Foley? I think I do. Yeah, I think I got a picture of Gen 4 Foley. I'll try and make sure I get screenshots of every one. I'm thinking next we go maybe... I want to save Bella Goth for last. Yes. If you've seen her there, you should have known. But Bella Goth's going to be the last one I use. I'm thinking maybe next we use Katrina Caliente. Now you could have wondered why didn't I use Nina or Dinah. But looking at them, I actually think Katrina was actually the prettiest one of the Calientes. I just think Katrina worked a lot better, so I'm going to use Katrina for this one. So for Gen 6, we have got Katrina Caliente providing the genetics. It's an interesting rig out you got on there. Gen 5. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Let's move you up to a teenager. The red hair's coming.
Oh, pitash. Kuya.
How did the voice go from feminine back to like a... like it went from kind of a sweet, I think it was like, wait, what was Gen 5's voice? Yeah, it's gone from lilted. The voice has gone from lilted to brash. But the face isn't that bad. The face isn't that bad. We can work with that. We'll keep the hair. We'll change it to red because the kid had red hair. It was kind of like this kind of, maybe not that kind of red hair. I think it'd be more this kind of. Yeah, a bit more that. Bit more that. We'll give try. No, Max's eyebrows don't really look that great. Once you have like, you know, things like I use praline. I use praline and Fashion Royalty sim eyebrows. Personally, for mine, they actually just sort of make my sims look better. But I use, like, you know, just very simple skin overlays. I don't use like overly realistic ones. Otherwise, that just looks really weird. I kind of want them to have some semblance of, like, you know, I want them to have some semblance of, I guess, like, you know, EA design to them. But she's not too bad. I'm gonna have to get rid of those bangles though. These have to go. The rings have to go. That's the thing. Rings and the Kijiko eyebrows clash for some reason. This was Gen 6. Yes. That's Gen 6. She's not too bad. Okay, with that, from the side there, I'm getting a sort of Charlotte Flair vibe from her. I'm getting a very Charlotte Flair vibe from Gen 6. I think it's mostly from the side, but if you see what Charlotte Flair looks like, I guess you probably can't see it, but that's just more the vibe I'm getting from her. Thank you, Katrina. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So next up, I'm thinking we add into the mix. I'm thinking we go Lilith, Zoe, Jess, then Bella. So we'll go Lilith Vator next. So we might end up with a vampire this time round. I've been only recording for 20 minutes. This is going a lot better than the men's. It's going a lot quicker than the men's. Probably because it didn't take me 5 minutes to find someone from the gallery. Because I had it all sorted last night. So we got Lilith Vator. Bit of a chin. Nose comes out quite a bit. You know, I think she's meant to either be Caleb's twin or like his older or younger sister. I think they are siblings, but I don't know like how old, like what the age difference is supposed to be between them. I kind of think they're meant to be twins, but they also don't look like they are, like, you know, fraternal twins. I think is the one, because they're not they're not monozygotic twins, because they're clearly not identical in any way. But I don't know. But I like Lilith. She's always been a nice one. She never marries anyone. I never end up marrying her away, despite the fact that she wants a family. Although she dated Strahd in my vampire series, but it was in the background, so you never really saw them that much. So for Gen 7, we're using Lilith Vator, and how different is this gonna be? Okay, the redhead Gina stayed strong. This is Gen 7. And again with the brash voice. It's an interesting thing. We had like a really masculine voice, then it's slightly feminized, and now it's gone back to masculine. It's quite interesting. Let's take those silly glasses off. You're not a vampire, which is a good thing, I'll say. Not a vampire, which is a good thing. Not too bad. You got a roundish face. Hey. Just a very deep voice. Yeah, the nose is coming out, but you can see where Lilith's genes have sort of fixed the nose and the chin slightly. The eyebrows need to kind of be fixed a bit though, but we'll see how they look with CC. I mean, I love that this sort of red hair has sort of stayed for a couple generations. Like we had red like sort of near the beginning, so I think the redhead gene has actually kind of dominated. Almost. Maybe we use this hair on you or this hair. Actually, no, that hair works. It's cute. I use it on Lilith as well in my Realm of Magic series because it just looks so cute. It looks so cute, and I actually think that looks quite nice. We'll give you some eyelashes, and then we'll get rid of Lilith, and I'll grab my screenshots of how everyone's looking so far, because it's quite interesting how far we've like gotten with these genetics. Like we've gone from Gen 1 spicy, scary, you know, something out of a Lupin the Third animation almost. I say almost. And we've gone to this little cutie bean in Gen 7. It's quite the transition. But the voice has dipped down, which is the weird part. And I don't know what is going on with that. But maybe they just have a slightly deeper voice. So thank you, Lilith. You were greatly appreciated. And I'm just going to grab screenies of all of them. And then we'll be going on to Zoe next. Alright, we have come to Gen 8 now. Gen 8? Yes, Gen 8 with Zoe Patel. Beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. She's from the Roomies household in Oasis Springs. I think she's meant to be a reference to New Girl. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I've seen the show New Girl. I do like the show. I haven't watched it in years though. I think I watched like the first 3 seasons of it. But it's a pretty fun little show. I quite like it. So we need Zoe Patel. Female child. Have we feminized the voice? No, we have not. But you know what? Okay. Gen 8 is cute. Gen 8 is cute. Zoe has done some good work with Gen 8. So I'm going to just quickly name Gen 8. And if I take the hat off, add some skin details and some eyelashes, I think they should be fine. Oh, you know what? Okay. I like the short hair. I think that short hair looks really good on them. It's very rare when you can see like when you see a sim, like, I don't really use a lot of short hair on my female sims. Sometimes I really should because they can just rock it. But the eyebrows have like sort of gone a little bit smaller. Oh, there we go. She's actually gorgeous. Okay, I'm just going to grab the screening of her because she is absolutely perfect. Gen 8 is good. Face comes out a little bit, but that's absolutely fine. If you can get a nice like front view, it's fine. And then you just really gotta and then the side profile is normally what comes after. But she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous, Zoe. She's gorgeous. Thank you very much, Zoe. Thank you very much. I go through some weird voices when I want to. I go through some weird, I don't even know what this accent is now. I think I'm going northern. Alright, let's get rid of Gen 2. I might keep several of them. I think I'm going to keep Gen 4 and maybe the last gen. So we want Gen 8 plus Jess Sigworth next. Jess Sigworth is next. And I want Belagoth to be last because I want to see what Belagoth can sort of end us with. So Jess Sigworth next. Let's merge Jess Sigworth. Jess Sigworth, for those of you who may not know, she is, as you can see, quite a pretty sim. Big eyes, though. She is from the Strangerville pack, and she's actually in the military, as you can see from her outfit. She also has the infected trait, so when you do meet her the first time, she'll either be acting very normally, or she'll be grinning, like, you know, the Joker came and gave her a Chelsea smile kind of thing. It's not a good look, but, you know, she's a fun little sim. She's a fun little sim, so we want Gen... Where is Gen? Oh, is Gen 8 not a... Is Gen 8 not a teenager? Still a teenager, yeah. Just gotta quickly make her a young adult. Oopsies. Oopsies.
Barner's a torque.
The voice is just... It's slightly like... Why? The voice is just kind of throwing me off a bit. So Jess Sigworth is giving us Gen 9. And you can hear... There's like a femininity in the child, but when you get older... Wow. We went straight from brash to... when it loads, come on. We went to music, we went to melodic. We went from brash to melodic for Gen 9. That's absolutely fantastic. And actually, she is super cute. The chin has come down a bit, but the face has gotten longer, but you know what? It kind of works for her. She actually looks adorable already. I'm just going to give her some eyelashes, a very simplified skin detail. I use a lot of Nessa Sims now, just because they're quite soft, like, facial feature. Like, it's such a soft overlay, I've noticed. Do you know what? She's not... Gen 9 is actually great. Did I call her Gen 10? No, she's meant to be Gen 9. Gen 9. Gen 9. She's actually quite an adorable looking sim. And, you know, I think she's great. Okay, thank you very much, Jess Sigworth. You did a really good job there. And, you know, we'll just quickly age Gen 9 up to an adult, young adult, not a teenager, because that's what she is, teenager. We'll get rid of Gen 3. Gen 3, who had, you know, quite the long face. In the end, I'm going to keep Gen 4. I don't know what it is about Gen 4, but Gen 4 just absolutely revolutionized the face. And the cheekbones are quite high, but, you know, Judith did a good job there. Judith did a surprisingly good job there. Okay, so now we need, for the final one, we need the famous, the one, the only, the beautiful Bella Goth. You can't do, like, a Breed Out the Weird EA Townie challenge without using Bella Goth. Sure, I can get away with not using Mortimer Goth, but it's Mortimer Goth. But we want to use Bella, and Bella is absolutely, she is a stunner. Like, look at this beautiful queen right here. Bella Goth is, you know, she is the famous, she's been there since the beginning. She and Mortimer have been there since the beginning. Apparently they're childhood sweethearts, I'd never realised. But they lived together, they had Cassandra, they had Alexander. She's been kidnapped by aliens, she's had her memory wiped. You know. And this is apparently the alternate universe version of The Sims, so she's not been kidnapped yet. So we go from Gen 9 to the final generation of Generation 10. And we'll see what the end result is going to be. The good thing about this so far is I haven't had to randomize the genetics, which is a good thing. Okay, Bella Goth, the last one. First of her name, Queen of the Andals. This child is already, like, super adorable. This child is super adorable. Let's age you up into a teenager quickly to see what they look like. Oh, the voice. Okay, well, the voice is never going to be fixed, unfortunately, but look at that face. Look how beautiful she is. Beautiful Gen 10. Beautiful Gen 10. I don't know why the voice has gone from melodic to warm all of a sudden. But I'm not going to knock it. You know what? Let's keep that nice warm voice and let's CC her up fully and see just how beautiful she turned out in the end. She is so beautiful. I knew leaving Bella Goth to the end was going to do it, but she's done what Makoa did in the EA one, where they just made the sim look so freaking beautiful. And, like, I've just given her, I can't remember which one it is, it's a Melancholia skin. Gave her the regular eyebrows. She's wearing the Rhonda skin. The Melancholic Rhonda skin. She's got this cool Simplicity hair with the kind of banged up fringe, and Praline eyebrows number 108. But she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. I love her so much, and she's got like a quite athletic look to her. I'm gonna just age her up into a young adult, but I love her so much. I love her so much. The voice is gonna throw me off, but I love her. I love her so much, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about the voice. Do you guys want me to keep the warm voice? Do you want her to have this sort of warm, masculine voice to her? Or do you want me to change it to feminine when I upload her to the gallery? It's your guys' choice. It's your guys' choice, because I don't want to... Like, I feel like I shouldn't change the voice, because it's sort of taken away from, like, the point of the challenge. Which is to breed out the way. But the voice just went all over the place. The voice went all over the place, and I'm not entirely sure, like, what I'm going to do with it is the thing. But, you know, I love her. I love her. She is beautiful. She is a beautiful, beautiful sim. And, you know, voice aside, I think I want to use her in as a background townie. Like, seriously, look at her. She is so beautiful. Okay, the chin is quite, like, big, but that's just, I can't remember which sim did that. But that side profile is so nice to look at. She is, like, a gorgeous sim. She's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know how on earth we ended up with her. I just don't know what it was. I mean, I'm inclined to say that Judith definitely helped. Judith definitely helped somewhere along the lines. But I love her. I just can't help myself. I just can't stop saying how much I love her. I'm trying to find the right lipstick though, but it's very hard. It's very, very hard to find the right lipstick for this girl. Might have to be a nice darker red one. There we go. There we go. It's a bit rounded. Maybe, what about these ones? That one maybe? This one works. This one works. Let's just put it in a nice dark red. Nice dark red. Oh, yeah. She is a gorgeous looking specimen. She is so pretty. Alright, let's give her a name. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Foley. I like it. Okay. Let's make her... I say because she's got, like, she's gone through quite the transition. I'm thinking she's going to be a leader of the pack. I think she wants to be very, very popular. So she's like a very outgoing sim. She's very outgoing. Very outgoing. Maybe a bit of a dance machine. Yeah, I have trait poses. And maybe cheerful.
Oh, happy. Oh, Speedo.
Very cheerful, but that warm voice. It's such an odd thing. Just we went from beautiful melodic, beautiful musical voice to warm and masculine. And you know what? I don't think that's a bad thing. Let's change up outfits. I'm thinking because she wants to be a popular leader of the pack. I'm thinking she dresses, you know, how Bella Goth would want to dress. I know Bella Goth wears that dress all the time, but you know, let's change it up to something a little more Alexa, I think. I love Alexa. She is a cute sim. I'm so pleased with this one. I'm honestly thinking this one went way better than the men's. Some of the men's I had to randomize the faces because it was just turning out really odd. But this has been like first tries all the way through, and we've got this beautiful specimen right here. Also, gotta give credit to Judith Ward, the MVP, for giving us Gen 4, who kind of revolutionized Part 4. It's absolutely great. And of course, play of the game goes to Bella Goth, who gave us Alexa. Thank you, Bella, because, you know, there's a reason you are one of the most beautiful sims out there. There's a reason you are the OG queen. So, I'm gonna go and fix her other stuff up. I will save it to the gallery, but I won't upload her yet. Because I need your guys' I just need your guys' input for the voice. Do we feminize it or do we keep it as it is? That's all I want to know from you guys. Do we keep the voice as a nice warm masculine voice, or do we feminize it and make it a bit more softer and higher pitched? That's going to be what I need your guys' opinion for. So let me know what you think in the comments. And do you like this voice? Do you want me to do more Breed Out the Wiz? I can do way more Breed Out the Wiz. I have tons of sims in my library that I could do that with, but let me know what you guys think. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.
Baby, why you playing with my love? I'm trying to be patient with you now. I'll never be sober if you don't pull me closer. Look me in my eyes and tell me how. I'm hypnotized. I'm hypnotized. I've been feeling delusional. Thinking about us, babe. Your body's so beautiful. All I want is your love. Can't get enough. 'Cause I don't wanna see you with somebody else. And I've been feeling lonely in this king-size bed. I'm trying not to worry about the things you say. I ain't got the time. You're always on my mind.